Abusuamfo Ghana adehyeman mechiachia munyina mechia munyina mdenchia kese efiri Italy abontene so de bre Ghana fo nyina ba bia mo bia krobi a wo so me ma wo ho enchia eya wi a mechia me ma good afternoon ya no pa me ma good morning eya na jonso me ma good evening based on the time abo ewo ukurom no me de honchia ema abusua midin ene go ase no Mr. Mafo Kennedy Ajapon Jr. on Facebook and RAZ Media GH on YouTube. And kwasida numera itimu se ba bia cool. Itari dia wiano ene ebo. Wiano ebo pa. Wiano ebo denden so pa beti also e so. Abusua mesha se no medenchia kakra ebema adofo ni mpanyfo binom ya. The MPP leadership, the MPP Atnakunya, which is Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, his ministers, the people surrounding this big man, his wife. I also extend my greetings to Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, the big man, the next president of the Republic of Ghana, from 7th of January 2025 going. Mechiano na machidentianso amanayere ene omo anu monene ye adwuma nyina ewo ne office na me de nchia emu eduru kese pa de emu eduru heavy was strong one e de ama miracles aboaje the communication director for Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia campaign team, a very strong communicator. Miracle, congratulations and I'm proud for all what you have been doing on the social media. Just say Miracle is the only communicator on these social media platforms, on the media arena. Sabio, almost all the propagandists and this for a proto yebiano miracles etimi born homodren at the right time. Emma bibia etodi. I've seen yesha say yesina nando asisa 1,000 people in the office of the president. Miracles. It to me SCZ that propaganda Emma Supiae. Yen can one semubim. Nina say effectively miracles abuaje actually how the things were going, who employ a lot of people at the Jubilee House. Emma Young say Mahama mum and at his time. Now or employ a lot of people in the office of the president. Yes, also the by said Nanado Abani NC school dying bia with the whole Ghana since he came in power. Miracles Abuaje was able to dismantle that force, what them call message and NDC for, and they call around and around. Just say it is a lot. Niama bebre and a miracles Abuaje to me ama ayeden aka anasa ton sum same bebre NDC for edebaya miracles. Etimi born a home den. A man be BC Basa, just say, Eba said I'll be a intro and NBC for the ADA. So I congratulate Miracle for the powerful job that he's doing. At the initial was Santimamunso and Ebesha, Charmai won to me, the big Charmai, the chairman of all the people, even though he's the chairman of the Ashanti region, but he has also shown, say, yes, even though he's in Ashanti, but he's working, collaborating with all the other regional chairmen across the country. Tedi chairman da wase ene ojuma pa we ne radio stations ahodo de agu forma sabi wama adwuma no ekoso yie breaking the 8 no ehun da wo no ekoso yie na sabi o platforms na do so me den check ese so be ma chairman abronye yes the only chairman okasa na mahama ni fie tender asi ho no ono so me chia no chairman yero ho na but modern so say with the information sir e wo bono ahafu region things that are going on in Bono said the beya yen so benya nsem aka e de afiri ho chairman ye da wase no wadwuma enra yenwia phobia member interview man na ye friend Bawumia ho adansidie na whatever sama no so me de aseda kese de e ma no echia no e wo ba bi wo bia say what me take that initiative say sabio bloggers on social media and so on, we are contributing to the campaign. So he want to acknowledge our assistance and the part that we are playing in the breaking the 8 agenda. Meden check here, Emano. Me free ana medenchia ene kambia ema phobia member TV ewo YouTube esanso ewo Facebook phobia me chia ene wadwuma kese a wo ye sanso na medenchia be ma menwia SKB TV on Facebook and also on YouTube. Strong network ebomsa me free also na me chia Felix Apia Political Zone, another powerful database political commentator our based on Canada, also the show Brian all the time. If you are not me Sabato, so I want also the Juma Kessia. Oh, yeah, Sister Diana Rivers, yeah, but we are 2024, but we are sister. All these other platforms are Okoha. Ubenyan Sempa, any Nemapa atie. Phobia member, but I say any wobre or Phobia member TV, another powerful man. The man is a very strong network in the diaspora. To say yes, quite often to me, even invite different dignities from the MPP to come on his program. Not just say, yeah, the guy is solid. He's solid. He had the correct contact and the correct what them call people back in Ghana. Sabio, almost ehu the oye. Before I made in chia, I any can be I man at for 1 hour connected sia. Mechia Oduro, Mechia Elias Wemos, Dan Ofori Masolenchi Kofi Babone, yeah, Mechia Omunina, Sansona Mechia, Diana Rivers. I was on a Juma Kessia, oh yeah, SKB TV. I will fear, says SK or Yefufu Pa, Bobby Vienna in the middle of a transia, more somebody. Phobia, it is saying. Monso abelande abusu amonhye video na yenye den yentwi mfa so enko ene masaya babiobo o se me de timi kohyema na mayira meyira na maba nkoba bia me nya metetete ho a metete dan na achi ho a nkoba bia manyene da se Mr. Mafo ayira da bi nyuma na ye no doso but yesi se wufo doso a wo hwe ni nyina so unya bi ento ba bi but ye bo modern say ye fu ni ebeko ye fu bia mu na ye di efu no ayeden asiye ansana sabio ye beko ba bi a yakoba bi abusia enya me ba ya ni nyina say John Dramani Mahama bi because His Excellency the John Dramani Mahama na wadi president pen no say it is okay kan sem bia na ye mu binom ye ho nyeden ento yen because Obi already president that year, we expect you to come out with some things, sabio, nkebe to me abwa, and I say nka okasa kura na nka nye yenka say honorable statement ya uti utum say yes, sadie way there it is coming from somebody or ye beyond the ordinary Ghanaian and whatever, but ye mind na brebia okasa, you know. Now the twitwi okasa no okasa di apem okasa no okasa di apem nti ne mabase mbaba ye ne ho adwuma kakra abusia me wo ha me nkoy. I'm just trying to share the video across the people that I'm surrounded, that I know that they want to see my show, so I'm trying to share them, and as soon as I finish sharing, I will be concentrating on the camera to talk and to make you people get it correct. But me yelling na me can't say so ba ko pa e ho jo na e de na no bi otimi so anu nsu ani akwadi yo de wan pe bi anu ma na ese sabi onim de o ye because eno nkwa na yin nsu asabi onum a Nyankopon ahode ne bewura mu through the water drinking. Enti munya wad na mo pe nsu no bi enom ye me chia Miss B so sanso na me chia Retapia, yeah. Chira retapia pa Sister Esther and so mechiano. Yeah. Abusia, mfan say my share bia no na ye, me to me share bia my brother. I cannot share anymore. I want to go forward with the story, and I think say yeah, people will then continue to share the rest for me. Nti abusia from Atanase. Mr. Maswerentwi, me ya mechia edawase. Yeah, say onso wabaha. Abushana Mekasa, Mentia Bibiase, I say His Excellency, the former president of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, nipa bi we di Ghana kunyapen. papa no bedi Ghana konwa no yehu ade titire bia oye edema yen as people. Papa no ba ye obedi Ghana konwa no yehu ahokyere a ode yen fam. Na yeka ebinum se adan wo ye NDC wo ye MPP ni nti a wo kasa sa entere sa akora hwe asem bi koso ewo Ghana man no musesi a I think say people has not understand the hypocrisy of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Where His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, bra wudi Ghana konwa so, bra na wo ye the first gentleman of the land, and now we are the president of the republic. Wo breso, and now to me transema, sabio, the banking sector, etiti, epart, etiti pansam, yes, say, ye, eye basa. Papa wait to me transema, sabio, duru babino. Na wo do sika to Ghana bank na wo kwa yi sika wo koduru ho a yesi ye nya sika na mfa mawo yanto ba say don't judge the book by its cover. Man you say eyeme na mede ni ankasa me manu ma sem ana se mede ma adwene akotena baabi akuruku bibi na meka kyerɛw. Lack of diligence supervision with the banking sector no Emma kwan Emma nipa bebre etumi ebiebie microfinance abra no money the criteria the things that was so being to me nya answer what the abie bank. And I'm saying now the then president of the republic, His Excellency the former president of the country no na ontumi control nipa no mo atwa ne ho ahia in the banking sector. Omoana omoyem a diligence on the financial sector. And now wotena ho. Ema yesay bank no. Wotena ho. Ema amount for the Ghana yankasa ye bottom sika. Eye di omope. Wa na wotena ho ma amount for tumi gi sika free central bank say omo de koye banking. Na omo de koton sa sene cash di binom chiche ma esisa ma binom di omo kogu abrochire e binom de Ghana sika no ko bie bank wo man foforo so we nyina papa no so wahu John Dramani Mahama wankasa ubrem ena bank ahodo a na eni nyina so etumi bie banks e wo Ghana ban adentia ni nyina ne say na wonim how to manage these people it was like na omokra na omo tumi esembo enam krono ana adokuru munti no enam kickback kakra bia na obenyanti no you were not able to supervise them as a leader and put them in order. He told to me planse ema nkrofo be say ensia na anum bi e create different names UT Bank, Capital Bank, Mobo banks are hold on, mamma, and no more criti and no more the year meza. And I'm saying, now, when you're then, want to control. One Cassa John Dramani Mahama Ujina Hoy. Utimiki etumi fa Ghana sika e de command bank for so monji na omon fan support to omo na omontumi enye the empire form 3 good times sika na ode ko ye ni nyina omo giye omo anye de obisa omo so omo mfanye. His Excellency enokura na enye nokure 3 good times and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama esan ye fa de be recapitalization o san so Ghana sika ntoboa takusempoa maamefo moto jene papa odokoko papa sabio odokoko emma omo so akaya yi ana NDC for gi omo tax Sa sika nketen no John Mahama tumi pagya afa e de koma sa nkrofo we the banking sector whoever they come themselves say omonje na omon fan recapitalize omo because omon ni sika di omon ji sika na omon tumi nsa na pushi banks no mo omon tumi nya sika in their coffers say that be obetima atua wona ode osika kugu ho say obetima atua wono ma ode osika kugu ho ba so mo ba yi omo sika omo betumi anya sika di ama wo. John Dramani Mahama did this 3 times, but the banks were not able to be on their feet. Proud to that. John Dramani Mahama, wumia, wankasa wumia, Ibrahim Mahama. Enam krono anadokuro John Mahama ntino. Niwia, sabio, Ibrahim Mahama. Etimi kwa sika chuchuru duo free capital bank. Abra na Ibrahim Mahama enya kwanya se sika ne de be ma no enso ye pagya se sika ni nyina de man because of say elected from above, elected from the office of the president. Demand say capital bank for $2 million from Ibrahim Mahama as Bosia. Ye de ma Ibrahim Mahama empia woni hwan na wako kasa okonfo ne senko wontumi nka hwe say ya ena edidi so ana banking sector no enipa kakra bi Mahama ne nnuanom ne namfofo muka mo ho bom ena mo said the banking sector ema wan kasa John Dramani Mahama wo begina parliament kan kire Ghana fo nyina say the banking sector has destroyed because of say wo John Mahama you were not enough vigilant to supervise the banking sector well. And in India, the banking sector no ajaya gufo. Now, you say, what can I say? Akura adwemone yaba utima. Na say o kai wo. Akura wo. Sa adwemone ana say so eba utimi so obenom ngoa na wo pe wo na wo. John Dramani Mahama ankasa begina the Parliament of Ghana bie na num kanchire Ghana for say banking sector no apratete enam say yentumi anhwe bankers yentumi anhwe omuso yie yentumi amfa mra ne ani omu yie eno na enam so ama banking sector na ide apro atete na Mahama de enam say power kakra bi a o penti no ene akromfo ne awudifo nyina no papa no person fa ne ho mo won just for popularity vote say Mahama dikan aka say ono de na obi otumi kase say e ma na kwanya na obedi oman ne so a wana omoye garam say amayaje won ya che omo atum nyina be mo nyina amnesty mo apie be ma otumi soma ni nkrofo mo omko garamse pit so e ko ka kire garamse yesese monyene mo honya djuma mamu nsuro monto abama Mahama ba obema mo akwanya mo aye djuma ye garamse be ma ono ene pa kwasi nduma wa boga na krono ediga na sika koto properties wa manone ono mom na ene John Dramani Mahama ene nam esre no na what is funny is that Pakwasi Ndum ni problem no and see under Nana Danko Akufo-Addo the administration no. She said His Excellency the president, the former president of the country, John Mahama, is so hypocrite to the point to say he is acting like he don't know what happens to Pakwasi Ndum. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was in power up to 2016. January 7th, 2017, and an anado Danko Akufo-Addo ebabedi Ghana maya kunya. Now, Mahama yena want to say there, the entire ye revocated the lances of Pakwasi Ndum onim. Obia wankasa wakojina parliament as a president na wakasa kyerɛ MPs or more parliament say lack of due diligence inti banking sector no omo asɛm no and na wutimi twa wo ho begina ho ye wo ho te sɛ deɛ you just came from the moon. You don't know what happened to Pakwasi Ndu. Just a papa way there. Any popularity vote to be an open. Papa way there. Only shame say I deal with them me ho bata emwa. Papa way ni shame say I deal with them me ho bata emfata. Papa when ni shame say, oh my president, na me vice president, my president. Meaning said yesi faso bu man, enti bibi wo ho a enye propaganda. It's about reality. Papa when ni shame. Everything this man is ready to attach himself with. All what he needs is to become the president of the republic, which inshallah it will never and ever happen. How can John Mahama assemble himself with Pakwasi Ndu? Tell Pakwasi Ndu say, oh no, he will do all what he can for Pakwasi Ndu to get back his lances. Pakwasi Ndu ma, one kasa John Mahama, upaja sikademano, 3 occasions say, comfa money na bank jumani nyina na nan so na odi wuhamo na obu kwasia na wamma na word anya ne word na odi sika no koye ade foforo odi bi kototo bank wa America. Pakwasi Ndu ye di sika abro se gina fa ye Ghana bank se juma na Pakwasi Ndu be kwakoto property akobie bank e was Zimbabwe. But Mahama knew all these things. But Mahama yen ho say, sansam na esisi ye no nim ho hwe. His Excellency John Daraga Mahama. I want to say your ofri bosome so ana wate abeto fom. Yen transe ema wonim tro, emfantro. His Excellency, it is under your regime or your administration, and a bank will not say, Nanado, dear, the obey in an say, or the crab bank system, no, I'm a crana, and Kanyan and say, ne, Sabu, edity, Nkagana, a financial sector, and Kabubu at a pansam. Say Nanado and a man and ye then and obaye or take different decision from what you were used to and can or bank accounts and doesn't exist anymore. Now, John Mahama, after you have been bold in parliament to say to people, say the private banking sector, you know, or more as say the financial institutions in the country, you know. Now you are back acting like you don't know what happened. Abuja, my mama have a video way. When His Excellency, the former president, went to the bank, went to Parliament, and told Parliament to say UT Bank, Capital Bank, GN Banks, and I said for Omwatiti Ghana banking sector, no, and I'm saying Omwa Nino correct. Me ma wan kasa wa video no. Mahama no anka se nanum asem ayene otumi ekojira baabi eye na ho te say he don't know what happened, and then because of popularity vote, and then because of me koji popularity vote the baby president papa yese kan de oba obetumi ayama Ghana manyo ga eno na yese ko kanchira yen dia na so ba be. That is what people are asking. But Nadia papa enam ena niema dada ensema atwem eniema ehu hia biem enumom na papa nam akiri na altase as his reason for him to vote. Mahama ne timi gina o kanchira Ghana for say Yento abanti akufo what is the name? His Excellency Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Na yemma onom Mahama Mera Medi President adentia o said ye be ya omo betumi NPP for be accountability to Ghanaians. Tiemi yo nyesa owunyansa bi ana nimdie bi ana emra bi ana se policy bi ana initiative bi papa bi ode Brian say ebe ma ye ho ahenhan ye o da bi yento abanti a Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia said ye be ya ye betumi abisa MPP for questions about what now enada bia meka no. I'm sorry that we have some folks, youth, young guys omunim niema bia ni sunti omo attach themselves to the MP, to the NDC. How can you demand people to vote for you just because you want to hold the government in power accountable? Can't you demand on accountable whilst the person is in government? She said, message ni ho. Omo ni bibibi to give us. Omo ni asem papa bi ka kire yen. Omo ni nkuranhyesem bi e ka kire Ghana man. Omo ni enimdie titiro bi omo de bra, omo de ba daache. Aba beye enuma ama oman na fa ne ntuma pafra. Nanka wati bi da. Say sabio 5 months to a campaign, to election. Now still an opposition leader or the opposition almost 8 years. Enyanyan sasem bi nkan kyerɛw. Nsɛm dada free SHS na me de baaye national health insurance ye na ye de baaye what them call school feeding program ye na ye de baaye banking sector clean up a mistake me ba His Excellency abro ne ntro en kontompo ne yabrewo me ba na me ka say politics is about future. I say so because of a reason. Mean to me enkojina baabi nkoto aba ma abanya ono no de atwa mu ho asem na oka. Me mean to me spend my time to campaign, to talk for a party. Leader na owo mu no. Woka bubisa ne se de na oba obeya ma man na o se ahokyira bam no ayeyi a na or making reference to past tense. And even a reference to past tense the onu ye o. He will make a reference to past tense here. His opponent and a year. Say there. What sense that makes? Adwene ben and a woman. Politics is about future. John Dramani Mahama, you have been a president before. We saw your performance. Ghanaians did not like you for a reason, and we voted massively against you. Yeka musi yue yede because COVID aba Ukraine Russia war bantino yento abama automatic said Ukraine Russia war ba yenintino yento abama na ometra ban mu dia na ode ba osi we me na me de free SHS buy dia na ode ba osi pa kwasi nduma uti asika man 3 good times one for sika na anye de wo se onya ode kototo ajapade wa amanone no eye wo ya se yaji ne bank lances afiri ni nsem enti ye nto abama na se wo ba wo de sa lances na san ama no na andisifo mutumi gina ba bi kasa efa corruption na andisifo to make a Ghana for say omoba they are going to deal with corruption enti sikana ayade ma pa kwasi nduma odi bi koto bank wa America, odi bi ko bie bank e wo Zimbabwe, odi bi toto nsase ne cash ne fie ne hwan no. And a corruption practice. You talk against corruption, but when the president deals with corrupt act, you try to support the what they call the person who has committed that corrupt action. Eye crash a pakwasi indum wan tutu ne nema yie. Emma wan kasa John Dramani Mahama waba begyina Parliament aka de akere MPs no more parliament ho say sa private banks no they did not do their job well. Omo adiska omo amfa sika na anye de wo so omo nye. Ene power wo penti no. You are now supporting Pakwasi Indum for being a corrupt bank director or bank owner. Why, His Excellency? What at all do you think being a president can give to you? Who disgrace you? Who opportunities to say negativities about you? Now they want to pass here. Me bo video ya kire mo. Obianti asama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. E call parliament. E ko ka kire the MPs are no more parliament ho. Me pese muntie asama John Mahama kan parliament about Pakwasi Indum and the others. Enam power or penti makujina Pakwasi Indum anim te said ye obi aye Pakwasi Indum bone yesi be kan de obi so be ye osiga na aye den okay yate ase de na obi ye magana apaja ne ntoma obedi akonwa Pakwasi Indum kromfo na owi aga na sika ede ye de ope no ono no nti na ye nkoto abama Pakwasi Induma upaja Ghana for adwadifo ahiafo mapawo omo taxes omo tua de command say onje no mfa en support ne bank in liquidity availability or this kana koye de ope no de ono pe no saa nipa no mom na wo se enam ne sunti ye meto abama o so ukura no ni hu nokore when we say one kesa kura you don't respect yourself because somebody has you can say decided to disrespect you, and instead of you to reject that person because of a little power that you want, you are trying to bring that person close to you. Now, they said this time the media has woke up and they are not allowing you to come with your fast holes, fast declarations and other things to convince people anymore. And that's how it's supposed to go. My more video will chilemo. Miss B, I say happy Sunday, RAZ Media. Miss B Mwakwaba. Sister Ifua Dexinaje was Mwakwaba. Phobia member, Mema Akwaba. Ado Isaac, Mema Akwaba. Kwesi Asamwa Mwakwaba. Samija Asimu Akwaba. Mark Alizala, Azila, Mema Akwaba. Emmanuel Usu Chileme, Monso Mema Akwaba. Phobia member TV. Mimi I just saying. Masorenchi, ya Clement, ya mchachi ya mwenyina, ya Patrick, Samuel Boaten, Patrick Ohene, Gladys Intibiwa, abusia mchachi ya mwenyina. Momentie video we, ya baya besain atuaso. Momentie video we.
Companies, microfinance companies, come under the direct supervision of the Bank of Ghana. Unfortunately, lack of effective supervision has resulted in many cases in which microfinance companies licensed by the bank have breached the rules of procedure they were supposed to follow and have created supposed pyramid schemes that eventually came crashing down.
abusuamfo moti asha mahama kan na pia sister mu akwaba kwabena dachi memo akwaba sana sali adena memo akwaba mimianom moti asama papa we bie na no kan papa na enra mu hu na wakwakwetena pa akwasi ndum ho te se de onim de asie panyini we panyini aya di sempa former president here me say we papa panyini wanyini as age. Apart from that, proud to that. Proud to that, what the president paying. Remember, memory, let your memory work. John Dramani Mahama, Papa Panyini, former president here. Kennedy upon an answer. Kaiba bia ufiri ba na wa hu ba bia opese wonko. Papa o kan sama contradiction, working contradiction. He was saying this when he was the president of the republic. Asam no kan menim segana for motiasia.
These companies, microfinance companies, come under the direct supervision of the Bank of Ghana. Unfortunately, lack of effective supervision has resulted in many cases in which microfinance companies licensed by the bank have breached the rules of procedure they were supposed to follow and have created supposed pyramid schemes that eventually came crashing down.
Enti abusia ho enipa da se no ti wiase a aya ne wadi nokore di nokore ma ohonto se woye dasani nipa dasani a moja afa omu na sabio o respect wo ho a di nokore ma wo papa ine gina hoyi we the nation address in 2016 ena papa yankasa bie nanum akade a kire Ghana mine Ghana fo mo wiase eni wiase amansan nyina say the microfinance systems na ewo Ghana maimu no omo nyina abirichi the laws are yedi gina so ede ye bank adwuma muntie ni biemo papa wey I don't know what is wrong say yeah enimti o Ghana for yera everything because no anka so yera everything the obaya nenne no kira on kai papa yanka sa gina parliament kan kire Ghana for nyina say mfanchem the banking sector the private agencies are na omode omo ho awura bank adwuma mu no omo bu mraso omo ye krono de enam saaso ma banks ni ntumi nyina ne nan so ama sikasem no akoye bibie wo ho enti ama ye economy na na say our financial institutions no crash down. Enti ka obi 2016 wabeka ne parliament at the nation's address ama wiase amansan ne Ghana fo nyina te se pa kwasi ndum nom ne ato esia nom ne na asefo no omo ani mraso omo abu mraso ama ahokire aba ye sikasemu no eba ne se na de joma hama kotena pa kwasi ndum anim na all conduct ne ho se eye nanado danko akufu adu mom na ne tima edene na wagu Ghana wagu GN for omo bag Eba ne say Samaro kuno me yapanyim akwaba. Kwabra danchi wo so mo akwaba. Chese papa went to me stay on a focus. Papa we wouldn't make cancer when ne or channel cancer fufro. 1 man, 5 mount. Papa we a cancer or cancer man now or channel bisana. He will tell you different thing. And the banison and there at impromptu. At impromptu. Pakwasi indum ababeye a hilo. Abra wan kasa under your regime. Pakwasi indum anni asempa. Pakwasi indum anni mraso. Pakwasi indum ebo Ghana for krono a wan kasa wonim. Chese wo de because of power ntino. Everybody, every criminal you associate yourself with. The here say obema numbers. Now ya say sister Fredrickson, proud to that, you know. Proud to that, you know. Oyeni open. She say papa no mu Ghana for. Me na matete me mawure ma me di misika kogu bank. I nam krono a pa akwasi ndum boy yenti na me nsen tumi nka misika. Me na amadidwa amayatete me tax e de akogu ho se ye Ghana for ye sika. Na nam pa akwasi ndum ni ato esi anom omo krono nti sika na ya se nke mfa nya ka akwan ye de ma omo de kodi akohwisem no. Wose me de me hu hia na mo me nipa na obo krono no na ye nipa bi a wo interest e wo nimu enti no omo a mo media ban na oba wase ankosesa akromfo de omo begu financial sector ho na omo asan aseye. In fact you can say Ghana ye den ne ye obia na obetima akese nye nokore Ghana ye den nye Ghana nkwa na ye den we are shaman ba bia ye den Ghana nso aye den. But I can tell you say it is not possible say no beko Ghana mamu say wo kwane wakwa yi sika free bank ya bank for beke say free hako. It is not possible. Actually I will say the banking sector is working under the due diligence of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Actually, I will say, the Ponzi scheme na Mahama Breso na individuals timi kreti abra na ye ntumi hu no ene wo ntumi nya mane ye yie. Enti Mahama yi kona sambra biem na mesre wa twe wo hu fira akromfo ne awudifo ho. Twe ho because sa nipa wo yodo ho kobo omon. Anybody anadwene mu do a onim die nti a GN banks egu ye no will know say eventually you want to bring back the messes that you created. No so ene ekom ne eka admin Ghana no you want to bring it back if you win power. Mahama ni nyina no papa we say moto abama no man sign bar. He is bringing back the mess because he has not learned his lessons. Say, enipa binuma na odi omo atwa ne ho ahia no. Omo na omo call so the messes and the worst performance happened ever in the history of our country in this fourth republic. And the man still keep on associating himself with these guys. You gave him liquidity support for 2 times. Papa Nantini and Fasika on the man and solve the lack of liquidity support in his bank. Sana onim dia wo ye Ponzi scheme. Ponzi scheme onu unya Jondra, onu unya Ibrahim Mahama. Ena na maka mo ho abom, ena mo ne banks no eye Ponzi scheme. Yesisa Ghana sika na ye de call banks no as a way to support the banking sector. Na Ibrahim Mahama twa ne ho na akwa gilo na ontua opa akobo ni tuo It is a law from the above. Until above, you see a letter from above. Sign check na mano. Na banks no American sunu esrunti near diskana ma Ibrahim Mahama no de open. Nyankopon chade na yenya nanado ama nanado de niema we nyina asi aba wieye ama the problems na ewo banking sector ho no eso atwa wo se ye ma kwan na wo nsan mra na ma ye de ya wo se na wo nsan fa the alliances emesho mo nsam na mo nsan mra mesai the economy adwen na his excellency wo dwene se ye jimi wa hu che se wo de jimi na wo dwene se ye jimi no you never take it away. You always think say we are fools. It won't happen again. And the power kwasi you can go around the country. Now, Ghana for you moving on. We are very, 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 very stupid. Sister Esther Mwakwaba. We are very stupid, say, well, dear. Timutie. Ye jai ya homa amanyo for no the adre di agorodo. The entire American sha. Pa kwasi ndum nam Ghana maimu ene. Ena odi bia no ye ne bank adwuma no kire se ye de ama China ni pafufuro bi te ho ye adwuma wo ho. Enti no nanado ena a create that situation. But I want to ask one question. Mama yenya emotional thinking no. Na mama any reasonable people. Let's analyze things before we make decisions on them. Me be some more. Enti ene. Se woko han yo bi dan, se wo de ye ice kenke store. Now woni sika wo ye adwuma na eduru baabi na wo capital asa. Na wo ntumi nkipu on. Enye den enyu su store no mfa nye wo adwuma na wo free store no mu a. Abusia me bisamo. Eye bone se efie wura na se store wura no. Ebe sign this ada na han obi foforo ana. Ni bisawo. This Madam Fubi ne simi bisama no. Nti etiefo mu nyima no. Se na ko han obi dan obi store. Se wo di ye adwuma. Na after 3 years adwuma no wo se wo ntumi nye biem wagya ye adwuma na nkọ a. Dan wura no ewa akwanya so betumi de dan na store no ahan nipa foforo na say ye crime. Ghana for we are being too emotional. Second question any say sa store so na ana sa dan na pa kwasi ndum eye ne bank adwuma no say ye ono ne property a eba ne sen ena nipa foforo bi wo sa dan num abra ono no onnim se nipa we ho no wo. Into what kind of emotional attention does Pakwasi Indum want from Ghanaians on the nama store now higher now the your bank adwuma. Sorry. I ne sa adwuma no ntumi nye biem na de amani pa foforo higher on the ye na adwuma na o de abegina say na nado dan kwa kufu ado na amani nyina happen. Na Ghana for so budget so. Me dem nti bi dawo. Mama ye nyai sa. Mama ye nwune ti se nipa ye nipa asem no bi be ka kire ya mama nwune nkwa animu. Bibi ne ye behu a mama ye mfa emotion nto nche na ye reason as a human being with brains and knowledge. Enti so obi behind what dying na otufuri ma untumi mfa ma obi fufura han ana. Another better question. Sa dan no pa kwasi ndum no stores no ye ne dia na. Se stores no ye ne dia enya misre na onya dede na oye no. Because the stores no ye wo dia ye ntumi mfa ma han without not involving you. Se stores no ye dia ma obi foforo han a e kire say nye wo property so it could not be kept wasted just because you are no more working in there. Enti bahama there Mama yentwa na asem mo na papa wei unim na okoto abama na akromfo na no omo atwa ne ho ahia no omo a na osan de omo aba o Pamfo Francis mo akwaba na Ajima wo so mo akwaba me see John Mahama si ekoto abama no 2024 na osan ba akromfo na omudi na chi a na ontumi nye bi papa mfa ma oman no omo a na obesa de omo aba mo bebu oman no because otumi ko pa kwasi ndum nan so ene ne kwatena se eye pichi te se de onhu de pa kwasi ndum e de aye Ghana fo a e kire wo se papa we onsua bibia outside presidency okwatena se no wansua hwe the alternative is the same ade foforo bia ni ba bia adwene foforo bia ni ba bia idea foforo bia eni ba bia eye ntro ne nkontompo ne nada no ne pomsi skin akrono no that is the same thing that he is bringing. Oh Jonathan, I nye promotion o mesra wa I am comment sa wa mesra. Yes you force me to ban you from my shows. Kronona otu abama John Mahama Kronona na odeba bisha mfanche se woni na okoto abama John Dramani Mahama so mra no medical na manso a ayedada na he don't have any new idea, he don't have a new plan. Akromfo na omo eboa no mani say o man no, he's bringing them back because that is all what he knows.
These companies, microfinance companies, come under the direct supervision of the Bank of Ghana. Unfortunately, lack of effective supervision has resulted in many cases in which microfinance companies licensed by the bank have breached the rules of procedure they were supposed to follow and have created supposed pyramid schemes that eventually came crashing down.
Abu Jansa what TBM? Maze B, the sweet voice. Sister Esther, that is saying. Abu Jamun Temio. Papa we no ankasa na no to mo se pa akwasi indum nom ahye your mind no sika ntutu ye no. Enso na ne papa we say pa akwasi indum a victim. Again. Inconsistency, working contradiction, lies over lies. Alternative is the same. No new idea, no new policy, no new knowledge. Nothing new to offer Ghanaians, only the past that this man talks about. And we are saying, Napo and Ansem, Amoti Akran and nine every or Nantia or Kodanim. Amotia, Abuotia, the nine every so Nantia or Kodanim. So if we want to choose somebody to come and lead us, we must to find somebody that will move us forward. People who have a new way of moving. People who has identified the problems and has come out with a concrete solution that they are going to apply to elevate the narrative of the country. And none I hear a man for Mwankasa say when a problem. Say ni say na ya ema problem no so atwa. That is what you have to vote for. Don't make a choice upon a desperate former president who want to come back and lead the country without any policy, any idea, any new plans, any new way to go. We will not and never accept that. We will not. Because Papa Webedia Kunya, he don't think about the poor. Or Tia Kunya, so he don't think about the poor. or co-oppositioner, then he tried to be like Ononeye Ahiafwa Jinkwa. We or Trump Konyanoswa, Onia Kromfo. When we talk about Kromfo, we are not talking about Kromfo Mokobo Rob Ewo Bank Nehwan and why Omudi to know. Make a Kromfo Mwabobo tie no. Mahamani Omone Dere. In fact, as you can see, he's going around trying to recruit all those thieves to bring them surrounding him. Afiwe ain't happen. So vote wisely for somebody like Dr. Muhammad Bawumia. What can the Oba be the Ama who are told no? When I go to Abama no. To Abama nipa bi say Dr. Muhammad Bawumia. What I will say, who how ni say netie kwan we so na mefa ma ho ato. Unlike somebody who will tell you, I will not promise you. Adentia. Because he don't want to be held responsible for what he said. Person be responsible. Person you be to me a question later say, Papa, I same way now can. So he's going around criticizing the sitting president, telling all manner of things, jeopardizing the effective measures about Wediaba. Edin se sayabo mainum. But ono, the obo obeye die, umane emfie duasa kura na ontumi nka hwemfa, ontumi nka hwejiro. Ubisane the osi obo ba be yamawa, ontumi nka hwejiro no ani se ojompadize around. The wo Ghana bia papa we na de buy. Now, after with this, and say, let's shift into something different. Mpese me mfa ka akwan bi nkyerɛ wo. Na hwɛ ka akwan no. Tio, me say, and this if am se mahama, aye ka akwan papa e wo Ghana nyina no. Me see video we mo hwɛ. Ye hwɛ video we bia maybe phone course na to. Na obi atumi afre. Mo me hwɛ video. Enti abusiamfo ye so na ye say Mahama eye the nation builder. Ghana for when we can akwan we da boy. Me throw challenge we. Challenge we am me throw. Enye only for today. Sa challenge we am me throw forever. Say obisi and this yaman yoku of Professor Mills and John Dramani Mahama. So mutimi yi kwan bi eti sei ewo any part of the country a ombra no meka kire me na me sha nye campaign man this. Abusia ka kwan we ya ohwanya bruchire o. We ye Ghana ofanko to Sawam road dualization. Peka kwan ni ye. What will you say? I think that you have seen. Requiring you. When I have a car quine and yes, appetite. 33 kilometers of road. Mrs. saying 33 kilometers of road, dualized. We are accident free. Car panel say no, if any road accident free, front crash, and an asif no, a subetcha. Yes, madam, that is 6-lane road, dualized 6-lane road. And I don't know me can't say me, but maybe people did not understand me. Me see, politics is about the future. Now, because a man knows about the future. Now, you have to bear your ears to the future predictions. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo na aban enim say up to 2050, Ghana minor, we are going to double our population. When we talk about the MPP as a party, it's a party of knowledge, party of noble people, party of people who think about the well-being of the people. And then this is for nipa me and sign nine. Yanko baby na yenchenni na yenko. The MPP is aware, say, within 20 years to come, no, this country, our population will be double to what we have today. And this is how to prepare the space for the other 20 million people who are coming to join us within this shorter possible time. The country will go chaotic. The country will crash. You better say Bangladesh and some part of India. There is no way to do anything because Oma crash, the population don't have space to do their things. I will say what they are making. But Nana don't know about young people. Abanyo kono muni say. Amanyo semno eye da chintino. They have made sure to work in a manner that the future that we are talking about will not be a surprise to the people and to the country. So now, anything that the MPP government is doing, he is doing them in a big manner. And in the agenda 111, yeah. And in the Kumasi to Accra road, yeah, BMU. And in the one super highway, Kwame Nkrumah highway, and as I say, yeah, BMU. And in the Nsawam road, yeah, BMU. And in the Accra Beach road, yeah, BMU. And in the Cape Coast road, a hodone, wohona, yeah, extra Luban. Rose, no, ya be mana yakes. But the bald-headed NDC political party and their leaders are they don't understand the meaning of doing all these mega infrastructures. So they will come out and tell Ghanaians to say, hey, na kwaina yebedie. And a city to dollar boy day. And a banche, a boy iron. Na kwasi ampanyi be yes, so yen MDC. Washa see a call around radio stations now kita milk, no kita bayre, no kita nchene, no kita tomatoes, no de chire. Say tomatoes boy and tianko to abantia Dr. Muhammad Bawumia. But a Juman Cassia we ya air coso or minum no. Ama the economy of the country no expanded onim hunyansa. Amia. Sayuma we ya papa we ya no minum ama the value of the country na ye more bigger. Ama even investors enya more trust, more reasons to come and invest in our country, sir. Ama economy ni paja ne mu kosoro no sam kwasefo we so mu do mu hunhum faso all what they see they say ba ine bo ayede ndokoro bo ayede ne enchine bo ayede ne tomatoes bo ayede sam krofo we ya so no omo betena aban mu no omunya sika omo mfa sika ne bi enye ntoto ya ebe man ne man na ne bo na ayede wo man num no ebe ba fo They will not spend their money in investing in the country, but they will rather take the monies from the country to go and buy houses in Dubai, America, UK, and Asifo. If you want to produce them, you don't need to do even market research. Tea tomatoes, sunflower oil, a friend in toothpaste, toothstick. You don't need to do a research before you produce them, because already we are buying them in huge quantities from Abrochire. But and these MPs when you sika or more how they can solve this problem, they rather go and buy houses in Dubai, in other places. Now, Omar TV so I can't say, Dokono Boyedne, Banchi Boyedne, Indi Koto Abama, John Mahama, CD to dollar, Akosro, Indi Koto Abama, John Mahama. But I knew my cashier Titiseya, the backbone of the economy, the way to go. We know the ma or my no sikasem no ekosro. A dread dear be easy. A queerphobia mfaso wo mu jumamu. Businessman can travel one place to the another within a shortest possible time to do their business. This man doesn't talk about this. Wow, must be as way a 6-lane road. For when you hear one way. Kroben so a hefa ewo manga na muna mahama ene na aban omutimi yi ka kwan ente se. Kroben so but enkrofo we de sapetie. E de sapetie e be ba be deceive Ghana fo. Enkrofo we de feeder road eba be deceive Ghana for enkrofo we de tro dokono boayedne enchine boayedne mako boayedne akoko boayedne. But the reality on the ground the way to go boost to the economy of the country and kwasiafo we nkan we mfa ho. Say you meet a young Ghanaian, a small boy, a young girl, only conscious of himself. Now, Odama Bonte, promote a party that goes to support people who has committed crimes. I mean, can you cheap? Ubehu basiriwa abayo abrantie. Na oye campaign di ma amanyo kwa so obi kobo man krono na edene ko court a omuko gina court ko support no say onye ebone eya na eya say se ukọ Ghana man mu a ubehu emaba wan ketenkete nkwada a sabio omo yes campaign di ma NDC party a ashasia die bi abanwe yi ede ba ye se ye de beboa onni bie omo sori ejina ye etia no adanya ye se dokron bo ayeden banche bo ayeden jene bo ayeden na jene bo ayeden no ukoba de a ne bo ekosoro na se nyankosoro ye nkan no and I had the emotions, stupidity emotions. Sama nyansa nim and I had the ADC amanfo. George said he want to join me. George, I'm more invitation abra na enche bia ye the besi. I can present me more atamels ne bano. Aba bonten pa se openchechire mo afi John Mahama ho kwan ha ne ba ne papa fa so eyirae me ba let me find it. I gotta find it. I was saying no. Yes, this is it. Abusia, ye ni agro kura. Ya so ayehye. Yen transema amanfo mfatro ne awudie ense your mind no. Enti oto abato abapa. Look at this beautiful road. Ehefa ene wo say ndc fo aye eka akwan ye te se bi e wo Ghana man. Bra na be ka kirem. Omunye because omunye ka akwan ye nte sha eba beduru abato a omunhu de ombetumi aye ama wato aba ma omunti omo de bete ye be yesapete na etete a achi next election ni assign ede adefofra abefa so ye otoni ye bo amu akwa na bushara de ohono no edumento abapa aba ede nkoso ene nkanko ebebra ye man amanyoku a oye adumaden de boa wo man no pagya ne ntoma pafira amanyoku a o spend Ghana man ni sika ede ye niema ema ya brabo ekononim enya amanyoku a omohyeda ede nipa kakra bi abrabo ede esi higher level na nkaifo na yaka nyina ye gya ye sangwas ka kwan nie wei ana efe ne ka kwan wei ana efe ne accident free wei na efe ne kona sambra fie wei na efe ne se o ko ba bi a enya yam hihye biem enipa wo no e wo se suntwa skbt bi mi am akwa we na ma nkunanhye mpo se wotika ma esuro ni hu no eso betie na menam we suro maka tro se to abapa ema omampanyini papa na waya adepa ama wo man no aye krabehwe daache ka kwanwe eye ofanko nsawam road say enetie. On the more serious note me the video we tumu wi a maybe a phone calls na tum Samson and George show obe join it. But on the more serious note, you see at Tamils ni wo no. Yenti ase kwaya papa na fa so wuye. Ne ba aba abonten finally abekasa. Me pese tie asema papa ne ba no e kan ye. Ene asema papa ne ba no ebisa efiri Jo Mahama. Wow. There are a lot of contradictions in how His Excellency Mills died. But today yanko na for wasutie bi. Ye ba me be phone lines no tuma wetima akire wadwe yanko.
Na do danko akufo ado anim se
hwafo nyina
anase abusua president no efiri mu yanko hwe sa interview no nemra.
It's always tough around this year. I mean, this time of the year actually, and just it's just one of those things, that.
Me and mummy masupa na muntie we Professor Mills ne ba ene kasa no. Muntie asem na oka ne yie pa. Ho behia so betie ne yie. Ye wi ane ato aso betie ne yie asem na oka no. SKB TV, another powerful platform on YouTube and also on Facebook. Phobia member, another powerful platform. Yeah.
Interview no nemra.
It's always tough around this year. I mean, this time of the year actually, and just it's just one of those things, that you would never, and the sad, the even more sad part is he passed away just a few days after his birthday. So that whole period is quite difficult, knowing that you can't just make that simple phone call, or or that call would never come through, and the unique relationship that we had, being his only child, waking up in the morning, having devotions with him, you know, and stuff. These are the small things that, you know, as a child you'd miss from your father. So it's just one of those things, you know, just various thoughts just running through your mind and stuff. But I mean, it's 5 years. I'm glad that after 5 years I've been able to lay a wreath on my father's grave. So for me, that's an achievement. So yeah, just one of those things, I guess.
Can you remember your last conversation with your father?
Of course. I mean, I was actually in the castle on the day he passed away. I remember waking up very early in the morning, going to his room. You know, I actually went to wake him up because normally we wake up in the morning and then we go for a walk from the castle all the way to Independence Square and back. So I mean, I was fully geared, ready for the walk. And I remember him telling me that he wasn't going for the walk this morning because he was waiting for some medical doctors to come and check on him and stuff. But I mean, we had a normal conversation. I spoke to him about work and the stuff that I was doing. He was very supportive. You know, he gave me a lot of advice on that day. And yeah, it was very random and weird day, but it was okay. So I guess that's what it is.
When did you know something was wrong 5 years ago? When did you know on that particular day?
When did I know?
Yes.
Wow. I mean, I knew my father wasn't well. I mean, I'm not going to be oblivious about that. I knew my father wasn't well. But I didn't expect him to die, of course. But yeah, I mean, I had lunch with him in the afternoon and he seemed to be okay. So, you know, to hear that he passed away a couple of hours after that was a big shock, was a blow to me. So, you know, that's what.
You had lunch with him on that day, 24th?
Yeah, I had lunch with him.
Around what time?
Me, my father, and my aunt, Auntie Araba. She came from Bahrain, and we had lunch together. So I was there, and he seemed okay to me. So, you know.
I'm sorry I have to press this because a lot of people are saying that he died in the morning, and if you're saying you had lunch with him,
I had lunch with him. I can
at what time?
In the lunchtime, afternoon, around 12, lunchtime. Yeah. Around that time going. So I definitely did have lunch with him. So
as a son, are you surprised by the level of controversy around your father's passing?
Well, I've heard a lot of stories, but I'm not the type that, I mean, I don't let things get to me. I mean, people will say what they have to say. I also believe that, you know, in order for you to take an action or to want to know something, there must be some level of evidence and some level of facts. So, I mean, there's been several rumors and stories about what happened to him, how he passed away and all those things. But, I mean, until I see some concrete, you know, evidence, you know, I don't really have much to say. And I mean, if someone was to approach me, or if you know, we had to do any sort of investigation to find out, of course I'll champion the cause because he's my father, and I want to know.
So you still don't know what he passed away from?
I personally don't know. I mean, the hospital never gave the family any autopsy report to show that this and this and this was the cause of why he passed away.
Yo, Adishima, I'm even surprised. I'm saying,
Abusiansamate. Oskani Mwakwawa. Abusiansamate, the son of Mills, the former president of the Republic. I say, oh no, up to now, the father Optosi, and sa Antumi Anka. Sabio. We make sure to understand the no as a boys able to me area and as a boys we try to know what is the cost. Now the sitting president himself that day, unfortunately, CCT camera war the Jubilee House then. Bakukura ni wane ye juma. Ya ofuni nyina. According to what his son said, onene papa edidi sa danwa. But the problem is, the former president said he cannot go for campaign because he is sick. Power driven. Power is evil. Power is evil to John Dramani Mahama. And for that reason, he is able to do whatever he thinks will bring him power. Obanyansa fo yebunu bena yankana sem. Abusia, this is what the son of Professor Fifi Evans Atamels Ede Abeto Abonten. Medemasem besia. Medemasem ebesia. George, utime lenke ho. Mede lenke na to ho. Sa so the phone calls no ye bie atum. Enti lenke no ene da ho no. Whoever want to join can join and tell us what he think about what we have heard. Oskani, yes, that guy is the son of the late Professor Fifi Evans Atamels. Now I say, Momochichie efri nsuase ebe kanchiro say denchem apra denchem wo nsuase a ye gina chinye. Sa so na say aboa no obepra o hya ase efri ne he efri ne tim. Enti no efri papa Evans Fifi Atamels na busua fie pe e na asem we ye dey back. Ye beautiful lies na tum utumi frɛ na wa kyerɛ wadwen. Hello.
Hello, bro.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Let me say,
Pacho nyankopo na do ba hoɔden e wo ho. Na wo nso e.
Nyame boko.
Ya da nyame ase.
Boko. Money adwuma, wo bo adwuma.
Ya da wase. Ya da wase. Yeah.
Wo bo adwuma. I hope say people and people agree with or submissions are you know.
Thank you.
I'm say Ghana no say Nyankopon I'm say opesa o punish Ghana for kakra.
Sawahu.
That is how I see it. Because say yes nipa bi ntimi ntrase pa say I will forgive and kwala bi a bi a then no mo bi a 8 years ago no mo bi a 10 years
12 years in for yeah.
Omo they may not know much about omo be hu but enye more unlike and painphobia then no be a 20 na up to date now we beka say obekwa ko hwe kojira box nimpa kase wo se wiase a dinti no me ho kire me nti me to aba mama hama se on samra ebe mwa
yeah
ebe mwa pa na unim bibi
me too
yeah ebesi wo Ghana no se amafo ye mistake for abama ya the ebesi Ghana no me ta asem we na I hope say be a record but maybe one day Ghana for a mistake no to abama and this year.
Yeah.
I think say be a over frame one day na waka say we bro em say we can asem we na jobo. Okay. And this is for agenda. And then this is the agenda. Me who said we about almost about 6 years ago. Omo agenda ni nyina ni say omo person omo sande Ghana eko military rule.
Military rule na ya boy homodena afiri mo no.
Masa, and this is for agenda. That's of agenda. Omo person omo sande eko military rule. Now this is how it happened. Say Ghana for him no mo papa ma omo say na omo say omo cadres no NDC cadres no omo unse bi no ma military no.
Okay.
So anything omo pushi Mahama dey omo ade na bad because NDC ni nipa bia obetime di omo ni. And then omo idea so say nanado aki judiciary no, which is true. I know they no true, no fault of him.
Okay. Okay.
Or honor say judiciary no be we be judge we call pensioner say or replace unless or appointed. So we do audit panic.
Yes.
And based on that in Intino, almost Nanado are appointing more judges, both Supreme Court and the lower courts, no. Nina. And the Omuba, Mahama Timiba, Ontiminavi, and then people will start free SHS in Bigu, say.
Okay.
People will start calling for MPPB, and then these people have made their mind. They say, "Omunyo Madri say after 4 years they will hand over power." Ama MPP.
I see.
And the cadres now, Omumawo military no. Mahap second term no and they na Omopiana to chamber for no take you over. So we take you over automatically to Supreme Court. Yeah, dissolve.
Wow.
Parliament, yeah, dissolve.
Wow.
That is the reason. Yeah, Mahama can say, "Omun crofo no enye mo
judges. Yeah, omunko school metina judge.
Omun kono. And it's a side and happy. Then they will start appointing omo judges. Military I need omo favorite judges. Basis is
yeah.
Now say it will take some time and send the assign to Aba. That is the plan.
I see.
Because had it not been that, there is no way say NDC as and command Mahama back.
I got you.
Because
some now we can remove through.
Massa, just as one make that show. One day say Ghana for a mistake. No more to Obama NDC. Put this radio recording down. Say that is what we are going to experience. Say yeah, mistake to Obama NDC. We are going back to military rule. And there no two ways about that.
Wow, Ghana for Ghana for 4 years.
That 4 years, no Mahama ultimately be
so no ankasa kura di kayaka.
Ultimately be of America free status na elbo amamfo. Ebe kupra and then people will start calling for the PPBM. And then these people, they are not ready say after 4 years, no be handi Obama MPP. No way, omunye.
Say omo dey almost say Obi abedi 8 years. Udi 8 years are now. It's not about governance.
There's no way say after 4 years because they say omano ahuchire omni nyina no masa one. And then MPP they are not telling the truth. Truth no mon can say omano ahuchire ne omni nyina no free SHS no which is say because of say human development na now no you pass.
Yeah.
But after 15-20 years now pass on baba.
Yeah.
And I prefer no because politicians here omo be diska no obia be diska bia no omo ye na eti omo ti oman no emfaso a omo betime nya no when they fear bia obi enjoy wo and that is the way who no betime nya for direct emfaso from aban no
yeah
and the amount for agiade na tum. And after 4 years, I will make a mistake. Now, I want to tell you, money, why to Obama and this year. That is what is going to happen. And it will be a mark on the wall.
Wow. Some mistake with the mama and you.
And they may say mark it on the wall. Say Ghana for to Obama and this year. We are voting and military back to power.
Hey.
And yet, anyway, after Mahama 4 years, no, the ebe and the money and Omo palace school, omo ankrofo na omo be pia na si chen boko. Enye se bloody e omo be pia na boko no ma take over. As soon as omo take over na Supreme Court yaguno.
Yeah.
Constitution nya aduma.
Dabi.
No omo asase de omo ankrofo te say during those days no omo de PV of venom ne ato aho enom no eye secretary ICC omo ade omo ankrofo na ne basis no omo de omo for some time.
I see.
Oh yeah, it's the thing. Who there? Somewhere my cultural name. Who there record in a photo?
Oh, say Facebook. I can say social media. Don't forget.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now the only mistake. No one travel to Obama NDC. That is where we are going to go.
And you know, maybe so. Until say, assemble no person can change Ghana for mutio, basing on this submission away.
Maybe say if for anything for nothing at all, if for nothing at all, free teachers no Ghana for amu chile omuni nyina ye hona but ye enti nka omuma omo ntoa so no entra ho ma de ntim yie enka ho because NDC for no they have no clue said the enkrofo we the kwan omo fa so omo tua free teachers no omo nim
dabi
omo ideas kwan omo fa so omo tua enti na mahama hu say sika ekom no so ka so no so 2 billion na on fan kushim no which is true on fan kushim
dabi on fan kushim where yes no obeja ne luxury life e dey kotua amanfo school fees
exactly papa no so no ona omo papa no so no said dey kofo free so ai insurance no abaye legacy and ho amakofo no this man destroy that free SHS no the plan no
yes
until obi obaka cha say oba ongu no bia no nyeso oba obetwa but ontimi nye ne yie tie
ebegu ti say matro max no ne national health insurance no ma na ho da oba ya lack of
oba ontimi nye ne yie so obegu just imagine say o so omo review ebi ni muntua hwe Ghana ai koko ai scholarship
yeah
any part of those and more grassy and no more scholarship.
Parliamentary for Nana Sanchez fan. As you can
and this open now say, Uber review the saying. Ghana, any part of those send a year, Juma Papa, or Mubetimania pay slip, and the approval say, Majuma me be pay slip me. Even at all, Ghana honor will go on more with scapans in the bound shadow. So say o kwatisa me papa ni despite na say despite nhwemia obeyi ma free mu ana asem papa wo skenti no me qualify bi so it is very difficult say review now on case on that is the way on person be no wa obetua no papa wo ska ana say e be hwe say wo obesila no
na obedem po no wo say we papa wo ska na we papa ni ska in which manner
what you say? And chunk of money, yeah, money, a court free SHS, and it is good for human development.
Human capital, yeah, ultimate money kwasiada. Yeah.
What you say? Yeah. And you, but with time, no, to realize the benefit you been free. Wow. And maybe can be me fra man for me catch up say if we are say Ghana say Europe, maybe say UK and your man
this is yeah, of course.
What you say before COVID, me car, then we could drop 4 pounds every to 45 pounds. I am eco 50 I am now no almost about 80 pounds to 90 pounds. Which is almost double amount now from previously.
Yeah.
We are not different from
Dabi.
COVID nearby. Who are say a impact be an open up to now. Group and near man and yet the TNE beam. Oh, the beer near my walk. The beer near my boy for customers. I should go upside, you know. Won't you mean you should know as a base? But Ghana no ye problem you know say unemployment na wo no nti na ma nipa ne nya adwuma nya nti na manfo feeling what I can understand.
Yeah.
And unemployment no so aba no omo ya omo so mahama tab na unemployment you na ye 10 to say has it 15 yes look at tertiary institutions are organized say and other institutions are diploma institutions are organized say she nipa every school every year from a home.
Yeah.
So she nipa every school every year ebegum and no man so the economy no entime expand kase bebre sa aso be every school pa ban djuma ye.
Yeah. Personal initiatives kakra bi.
What you say? Obi a pa ban djuma ye. Enti ban djuma na kwa kakra bi na private men so mo bi djuma no so aye kakra bi.
Yeah.
Enti anybody we school begum omo nya djuma ne. Enti ano no wo mahama no wo ba wo be bie enwuma na wo be de wo be class wo be di wo tab first and there djuma do say na team bie ye.
Na media podia we can say I don't agree with them because aban bi obeke say wo ba be bie enwuma no it doesn't make sense. So because senka aban timi bie enwuma ma o man hoto na nka de kwa me nkroma ye nka ndisifo anton. You understand? So it's like they are just a claman be or really do you know?
And people buy into that idea. So I said, the Mahama neighbor, what the magic be baby, maybe baby, no, not 24 hours, 24 hours. There are some more oh, there are no crew, your mocha. Yeah, can you be trouble? Tina, only a timatua, my and people way back, 4 years, no, quite with the amount for fast work until I may say. Nyankopon is a Ghana for your ungrateful, and the punishment of my uncle way back is a punishment or the man Ghana for.
My own fan chair.
Because Obiaba insurance, oh, Ama, who and then I didn't think what my mouth would this one fast walk. Some party now, the pass on baby, more the idea about one bar. Oh, mine, the padu dona, eh, that's on fast walk.
Obratio, Pacho. Mami miso asem. Me pese onya won to say the okọ conclusion. Ye wi aba akwan join so person misa okọ shibi. So wa hu. Say the be ya nkaafo nso betumi anya akwanya frɛ abam. Ye kese ye di adwen achi a ye behwe pra. So wa hu. Yeah, the mesro ye say the conclude na ye makwan na afoforo so ye mfrɛ. Ye wi George ajoin so o asem bisa. Yeah.
Oh, enye asem kwa na mpese mbisa no. The
money na ho. Na Mahama on fa magic bi e ma baby a. Oba be even be we say situation na organ see. I'm telling you the truth.
I see.
The all kind of mpese me ye dey me de kakra so na omu say tem bia de ya ye kan wa say na ntro na etwa boss. So wo UK.
Yes.
Me da say o Costco na kita £100 I no ma say na di kofie.
Masa, enu kra de men fan fa ho kra. En na Costco ko gina ho £100 na to omumu e to be 5 na sa.
Me da say won say obi be tro comment section say dollar e na ho na dollar. Hwe ye nkurase na wo no enuaba ni firi ono mu na eba. Enso Ghana ni bekwa koto afiri ono maba. Me busa o da be na ye de dollar ekoto okobi eba Ghana. Da be na ye de dollar ekoto manchi ni menke ni bode. Enso Ghana fo ya beko esan say ye pe enfaso boom epe yinti no ni ye ku ye ho ye wi a de akwa kwosha aban no. Me patcho UK ase na wo no conservative for omo transfer 14 years enwuma dodo say na omu bie okuroma sei.
Masa mente class of who adwuma o mabie
me da say
private for the be enwuma na omo class adwuma wo wa no kakra bi
enso ye wo abrochie no ye mane ati se de aban no ina ebi adwuma e ma amanfo ye hwe Ghana e wo no boss opa ene kona ko bi adwuma wo na fa emabunu no egu adwuma nim na hwe so obekwa ko hu income ba ko kra wo wachi a ye ne ye di ye ho abro na asem na waka no me de papa nsem a waka ma tie ni nyina me de pa na hwe me doubt because yem Ghana for obi a omadwumu do adwuma bi a omum se edi enti na John Mahama etro sa book my second coup d'etat no akwa lanche e wo Russia ɛdɛn botaeɛ in a tie book n'akyi so deɛ mekyɛn ɛdɛn botaeɛ na tie book n'akyi na hwɛ mesi sɛ Ghanafoɔ yɛ mistake na ɔmo ka ɔmo mmɔrɛ ɔmo bɛwe na amono because nkurɔfoɔ wei sei ɔmo ni adwene papa bi ama ɔman no yɛbɛsiw so anka ɛhyɛ wo ma ɔmo akɔ akɔhyehyɛ media n'akyi mpatwo nanu a Piers Morgan mo ne ayi mo kɔtena BBC ɛkɔka ayi ɔhene nana ne yere ho asɛm no ɛdɛn na si wɔ kurom ase yi ɔmo anyi na di inti ɛdɛn nti na Ghana yama media ne kwan ama ɔmo tu futuro egu amanfo ani so near mechen ɛdɛn na kurom ase yi free education dodoɔ sɛ na wɔ ase yi college ukɔ baako mmienu mmiɛnsa na ufeli a deɛ tɔ so ɛnan no utua so ahu na yɛnya aban papa ama ne de saa initiative we say ɛɛba even during covid time koraa no yɛn itimi finance yɛ election a yɛn kwan kɔ bɔ besia wɔ biara hɔ so deɛ mechen
UK ma me fa we kra kakra we kan
metie
me say yɛn krom ha yi covid ne baayɛ no sika a ɔmo de mema self employed for ne if you obi a ne nya bi wote Ghana ya cross borders nyinaa port adwuma bi a aban no atimi atwia obi a public sector obi oyɛ adwuma bie no ma yɛ ntwia woka wasan fa munsuo for 1 year wafa electricity part of it for 1 year krom ha bi ansi saa
Roma, ɛdɛn na Boris Johnson kan
office omo ya saa no ye economy ne ye economy a developing economy no any economy is strong what do you think it will happen and the challenges now wom say no people should understand say shops na buy ni na no aban no timi absorb sa shops no shops ni na what timi absorb shops no until now no, it's not going to be easy say you money be your bit me free and this nipa na ono wo ba no says o ka so ba no ko fasika no wo hin no de abaye o man yi say mumusa no amumu so say o fasika
there bio na help my way make sense mama oti Ghana o petrol ni ade a wutu ho no o de akwa besia ukọkọtọ petrol no amanone na ade aba bese nipa na wutọ petrol no ono ne petrol kosoro na me de brema mpacho liter baako e okruma say sen so the emphasis £1 kra 19 cedis a £1 19 cedis a liter baako o the emphasis liter baako £1 which e bro Ghana say say 16 cedis kroma say me say first me car me use half electric half petrol first na me top petrol £30 it me di me be and so nem ko jam pompa £60 £65 so ahu £65 in a meter no cry endi sima ebi o cram da kwahye me tie say e bia me ties na elusu intina kosa enso be kwa check na pepepe na say ye to petrol no efiri obi man so nipa ne de gi ebuo sei inti ye de ba Ghana for say ya so Ghana for so am omu trima ye omu de na me say nka ade say nka ye besan etimi agye power back ti say senior o ka say enye easy sana media me e ka me nkwa nke fa man DC for be 4 years no na Ghana for kakra nko mani Ghana for ye kasa too much
me say ko mo de mo pia ma o mo ntina me ka say
Ghana ye kasa too much
let's not punish Ghana for next time they will know say
I we are the see 2008
but 4 years me fear ni say could you it would never come back. That military will take over. I mean, there's no two ways about that.
Almost second motive aside military, you know, the Somoba, no Musan Besha, change things in the constitution. A force woman Mahama, again 4 years, a day, a Saka home. Na Ghana for no be any sharp, be smart to the extent that won't me end the game and put down.
Almost say. And no plan was there, but it will not work because of say almost said another packet court system no. And it's oba no na this so better san no kra na kawasa transfer another 4 years it won't work. Who the fa baby any year. And the only a year and it's the time no be so aka 4 years not military for no. Aka be a best some few months to election. The next election no what can in chamber no what take over. Because I want crop for
What you say?
The best yes, or maybe no matter over. Next is constitution, since 1992, Fourth Republic, you know, between me. Somebody market and say it does an idea. Says Ghana for you, that is the year.
And who tin wama sheda e pimpia jeriba bema no say onko so on they say onu so akwa kan nua ba no no mu just no ahoya na e ne say sa jimi na o papa de betena akonya so onu so betimi ne sa jimi na ba betena na won say Ghana no aye so cheap to the extent say in kan krofo we nyo say nke de yehodu o mo accountable Nkofo we nyina omo ne omo ma ne omo yirinum nyina se nke hold omo accountable nka ye de samra ye mra ne ye adwuma kama hama onya sa audacity no enkonya platform so enkoka se bese mo se maye bibia mo nchemie how dare you what the Ghana for abro saying akola ya wonu foforo kra nim se wo dwom hama what the Ghana for abro and so still papa we koja and track ese papa we be twa any ade nanso ena na wo kan ye benya mpanifo bia omo jimi aba support sa the same party akwa abonte akwa kan jimi sem e de ache Ghana for ma Ghana for binum ato so papa bi be comment here e wo program ya chese o kan me ko he ni page no chese na nim ni na ye odi gya onya o si o luti na sei chese na nim ni na ye bi odi gya onya chese o sebi o kwasiampani a onwene uti oni onwene abusua ho onwene abusua ho na nka yo bi anka odwene abusua me say Ghana for anya hwekura na nkomo ne beto aba no kran ko bia fa na into free education bia fa na into free education free education by no enye hwekura no bia suma dwono obia suma dwono unko bribe unko
ewe ya suma dwoyen
before free SHS no unim nipa na itimi fra wo do fra wa de wo besi aka asem no unis kan pra na say exactly overdraft pra the comedy pan because the way nipa besi presenting the whole thing no you can't even copy you can't even stand nipa situation say you see can even can say on course through me banya school way say my bibia aka say esi ko to school fees bro ubetime you wani what you para no way now the call me say me hu nipa me hu nipa me wo faba try and before or a Mrs. free muna obehwe no obetry and na Mrs. free mu no na say ma akwa ne nko na akwa ne try and we Jesus we na say dey go school or one of the best secondary schools that will be Notre Dame.
Minim Notre Dame.
Me see your interest can be at that compare say akwa be ya ne or say so no more with a home cons
yeah
that is the only car me different has course or move from cotton chance in that is always that for 3 years a brand so crowd and then it's here and there one papa by a try and them some repeating no crowd until instead of a train on 4 years government Manchester movie, can be a
movie. Boss, Ghana education system no even compare to UK. I say Ghana phone call any free Ghana able do kuma show my disua any kuma phone call disua. Far ahead. They were far ahead because you feeding kwalano and mommy then challenge a one back kuma saying challenge be any has saying. Akola owo class 2 or Ghana o di nimpa kroma say ya me say ade obeye no obi o ye 2 kura ntimi nye so ohun obi o ye 2 ntimi nye na monya aban say hwe educational facilities o mudigu o ye use blackboard ye free blackboard akọ whiteboard ye free whiteboard say ye kono digital nti edem biem pa na Ghana for hwe Edim ni enya who say san kwasia from celebrities no makwa me say na no dio KKD mu ani mukoye yi me say nkom ko nkrofo bi na kodi NPP fo achi koye sa ka Ghana adanya butu me say kan kwasia sema nkom be kan Ghana no enso mu kodi NDC achi koye de obi ahu bone wo ho kan yo obi humbone wo
na
nkan
ayifoi movie ayifoi
omo kra me person me come asem omo de omo ajimijimi
ayifoi no ufa uyi emu nipa 10 gina hɔ a emu ba miensa pe na educated papa ba miensa educated enti omo bia ntimi ehu se saa omo chance omo timi anya na omo timi abe nka omo ya disadvantage wo e system no senya saa twitwi ayi na ke bae na koye professor mu ana ka mo be fine enti sa
boss
wow omo sense mu school kra o masi a big school a me sim de mania ko omo ye honmo a wo be kai sa party na tie mo personal and then selfish interest ne ka mo be nyanti mo ko di we na ti say we mum ne epe o no brofi kra no ti bi kan o
there be boss mi busa o James Bond mo ne hwan stand mo ne ayi mo what we say abina from amo musikada British movie you want say abina conservative for and labor for atoba samomo incident kwa na Ghana there wo mra mu movie kra Nigeria kra entra mutimiye movie chewa part 1 to 17 kwasiafo wa betan ma hwe na bronit ni krom etimi tra dem ehihye movie e de brawo Ghana ni ma wo hwe e ma udwin se movie ni ye rent e kira bi no se hu nipa no movie ma enye na owu wo movie we mu ne de eye dimi ana ze nyansa na se yenye aban bi oso oba be sa facilities nya e de cameras nya ade aba be guma mamo na mo so ya mama titirufo ahwe ekufa do ba hwe Idris Aiba mo ne ade omo nya baga na pese omo ye de omo invest o movie industry nim efu we nyina omo so omo hu inti eye dimi ana se yani na MBA ye yetimi ene okopota na wusu na eya na em se okuja to black one eya na em se eyi dimi ye wo na afa kwasia dwomama ede eyi habo no ema obi na eni de wanhu ama metra TV so anya wo se na de papa nhwehwe no ama meka se Ghana fo dwomama de mo habo ni ye yo inti mo nkonkwa ewen na yetimi anya Ghana ni a ono akasa ba beje Ghana japade invest ewo mu ama na employ Ghana for ama Ghana mabu na nya adwuma ye no ugina ho no mo eye propaganda agency
so na me e twa me ye pra de say omo ba na kwasi prat no say free SHS na aduane die na ayese na omo de ni nyina bro ye ne tama na e ko secondary school e ko secondary school bancha haban nyina na omo de aduane bi then ni e school fees bancha haban nyina no omo de aduane ma yidi as we need school fees. Aduane wo ko iya wo ye ma wo iya gabins ye bia lado kitwa bi ni asane de ama now gari kakre be dia pete so so then need school fees and now we school fees so now the only
no bayire
said the pa
na me de make an say tio
and debate
say uba ye pia school fees ye man facilities
na toduane ma uba
ye tompa
toduane ma uba
na toduane ma uba we
enu so aban na
we dey discuss
e dey through the phone no
we group ha uba school fees dey wontua but cost we wo mu no feeding nuani feeding fee ni trip
wiki bia utua
da bia me pia 10 euros so nkura mi no da bia 10 euros
me say metiriba on Netherlands ne ba onya 2 years or 1 year or the no con SVB boss me see week bia utua 520 euros every week 520 euros akola onya 2 years pono afa no onya 1 year every week first no utua 600 but je say school no okon o ma akola ne ma me wo nti o ma na discount no matter so 80 euros ina so utua 520 say me say ahanum we adwuma na uni child care unim e ka obebo o fa child care kra wan tua kra timi tua be 300 pounds na mo de mo te Ghana mo Ghana de anya ni fu na kwabra na atumi adua ntosu ni ade na no o mo kwa akura bia ase ebuso om say ntosu na so o say 200,000 no kra ko akopa che on ya to na wetimi akoto sa we 20 seed na de aba akra na de ba beje 1 million 1.5 eden abro ni bayi na me say man bi de mo efi America ko Ghana Mr. Mafo ina otu amo no ma obi So who Otuma say 50 Ghana, 50 Ghana, 50 Ghana. Na ni rate he say or say or the miensa HOB. Na or ko sa nipa no 2 year no. Ho akwa akoto emo miensa de akwa chobi. Okoya no busan say emo no like or miensa na ba ko say nipa ni rate ni kakra. Osio emo no ba 1.2 no say what? Emo na me de amount 50 Ghana no o turn one. Me say ho na as agro o me e man no e refine man ni sika man gene no man nyina firi ni ho.
No.
O me e no. O me e no. O say aden na mu kum ho sa me de adama 50 cedi say me nua no. Ko na afoforo into nya mfaso 10 cedi 20 cedi anti o me. E faso 10 cedi. Me say kroma say Mr. Mafo anwa 1 liter 3 pounds. Anwa 1 liter 3 pounds.
Yeah.
Anwa 1 liter 3 pounds. Emo 2 kilos. First near ton say 1 pound something no say then. Say emo 2 kilos and then I'm 6 pounds, 7 pounds. So abroche poni o me say after COVID no obi no we see that dem mu biem after COVID. Me say
but be I had America
okope visa etu kwan kran na no me say me ko Greece higher Greece. But I'm say me tua say me tua 224 pounds. Me ko Turkey me tua 349 pounds. Ansa na minya visa ko Turkey. Na mo dia mo ti Ghana mo acquire passport as low as $8. Kroben so near the passport $8. Kroben say ubeji passport at 3,880 pounds. Kroma Britain for passport. So Britain for passport ne bono no. Na mo de say ya hye mutacho ya si muntua na mo nim se tax na de chitiri kro. Mo nim se tax na de o man ye. Se mo hu Dubai ya mo fe na Dubai mo ntua tax. Mo hu abrocha say mo fe no mo ntua tax. Eden adwene dey nipa adwene na say ankore na sisi trim sa no o man ben no
George yanto wase amia mesro for anu sina yemfa your sister baako original anu so achepa. Hello bro mesro for anu sina yemfa your sister baako original anu so achepa. Yeah
media de me kan say amafo omo mie omani na omo fa bufuo enkoto aba miensa community room media de me kan no military de send this for bad more than 100% de be ko bad o ma ma 4 years no we be who betimi aye ama mafo ontimi nya hwe ontimi nya hwe bibia be de
aye frankadam na ode ye wa hu.
Yeah.
All right. Me any medawase any powerful contribution. Baby obo say aso life biano. You can join us and we continue our discussion. Thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All the best. All right.
Thank you. Bye. George.
Mr. Mafo.
Ahanti etiu. Bra me frɛ your sister Esther.
Nti me de me say Ghana for omo mama dwumu na ho. Mo ntra ma NDC fo be deceive omo. Party awetimi akọ position for good 8 years on far policy bi am 24 hours. Enye policy o Mr. Mafo 24 hours enye policy.
24 hours.
Na abroche no demanding me say abroche do sama warehouse bi wo no kro mo tete omo production so because omo kwa income bi ama. Nti how can you tell me say over 24 hour economy wo ho? So they make channel. Now me de Abia sending Mr. Felix say me one of the biggest they say otimi e man reach here now me say taxi drivers say Ghana no me say a very big initiative nti me wi am frɛ no maka say me sere na me come on position
George
mami ja me join no back door why
okay sister Esther mo akwa ba. Sister Esther, I'm trying to call you. Now, you're not Kasabete call. Abusia, so you see, I want you to win our banner. And yeah, sister, what's your income? And why are you busy? I see. Okay. We are not afraid. Why? All right. Yeah, but that's it. Entabusiam for yewia be ma SKB TV our live CCR sanso na owo YouTube and a Facebook Phobia Member TV our YouTube esanso our Facebook yewia ba Miss B say it is the traders themselves who are wicked and the ones to get rich overnight. Yeah, I can say your sister, Miss B, BMO, say the bread that I used to buy at £2 for £5 is now $5.59, which is almost $1 increment, and that's an additional price. Just say, but be a wo we are similar and be an person of kind of correct. Goods and services prices has rise. And you know, yen to be in far way so kese ekotwaba de His Excellency the Vice and the incoming President of the Republic. If we do that, it is unpardonable sin. And because in human anado ayeno my Ghana moon, it is unprecedented. Now, say BBAC during this COVID Russia war, and NDC could not even come out to campaign that they want to come in power. Because Papa no achire say ye kese bedi o man anima ya chichere do aso you chichere de so you have to be responsible to execute and do things that will make your people live better. Abusia phone line o me dia tum utumi frɛ na wachire wadwen kama afa ensema ye kan ho ene ka kwanwei eye in Ghana asabio nana adodankwa Akufo-Addo enam ne so a ene nsawam tu nkofo yaye ka kwan a ente se obi beka se na we nyina ekoso Ghana na amanfo atiami aminwa ekoso pa na nipa enkai Ghana for eye greedy. Ghana for a common kwa and can we are senior man Ghana ni would your papa the way we are singing our man one day one to me a man the over you tend to be somebody bad. Sister Esther Bahomanso. Sister Esther near oh, I see. But I say it you. Okay,
yo. Any man no better say and you say you can do it. Mahama ba or the military ban omwa.
Sir.
Yes, omwa and no plan or can because before Ghana October 2022. Now, me for no my big person in here again, man, I'm talking to me to me again or two. Or best former military beat, I'm a ban with China, what do you mean? The guy then, after ye again, I'm a pass. It's the first time in Yamana, and not make us Nana Akufo-Addo, excellence, warrior, dear power, human, and why in the war, no, because I then I was saying. People for the side, Mahama become to come back. It's made look for Bob with them function, and yeah, then look for bed. But now I yet change Patrona, what the ever come a dear, make for yardian. And I'm saying, and you mean Dibia about man and I mean for a punching a year to buy man, Papa Papa some na asema obeka ne say say nyankopon boa na say ye Mahama semwa obeba beka yeah because of the target that we big then you saw a more judicially.
Sister Esther.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel your tone. Can I what's the call? I feel your tone. Hello.
me yamu shele ka me na hey na when you see a person MPP start to so be any the say dey na say ya wu eti me ye di ma na wu set me ye pure MPP and on na wo ni sem go man ni patron na nti adam to be oye adwuma kakra wo ba bia nti bia ya mo titi su ye adu na me phone na mane and no catch and say omo ni me plant papa na bia oba nduma ko beji apuro wo nti enti bia ma na ka no enye me nwa but me understand you say the whole word enye aban ni bia adwuma
Dabi
enye aban enye bia adwuma aban adwuma to see ameka wo mi sa me enye na me tu enye kwasi emi kwa adwuma no ko me adwuma hospital and a hospital room no so say also we every 2 weeks every weekend we are no ye mi no o se ni wo weekend for we mi no ma ba na so apo ni eti ene eye mi weekend o se mi kwa adwuma e fe na ma ko ami ko fi what enti amount for Ghana for the Madrid NPP no Matiasia. Yes, COVID way by a mama be green sama for recover.
Yeah.
A mama be green recover. And at Obian no for between Ghana yet to say NPP. What you say? If you make them say, oh, Mama will make chance. Meaning said that man is full of wisdom.
Yes.
So what you say? You could have moved to tax, or tax to and you keep swearing. And I'm sure Ghana. A band of Bob San was out there, but so by say, when you do a Ghana, at the amount, which is here, which you said, oh, poor one year, you know, just to give you good. And so a bank tax was with Tiaman and Wade, what couldn't need the other day, yeah. It is a book with a Sakarana. What was a man, yeah, that's for money. And this is for the people who want to more Edia Banapon. The business were Ghana Mutia tax.
Yes.
The Wagana Mutia tax. Now, what you are saying with a map, no one discard a blow with every tier one to Maya. Because Manika didn't show. And this woman to show is telling me I am with a map. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So what you say? It is a here on my one or man my again. Say you know fine. But dear brothers in the number for 4 years in Mama Hamani. But we have to understand it's a bar and you're 4 years in Mubaba baby. They are coming to destroy Ghana. Yeah. Or back to constitution. They are coming to destroy Ghana. It's immediate manufacturer make Ghana for the same. Getting the meeting so warm. Shut and the boots, yes, and I'm not good for you. Your Excellency, I'm going to clear to me in the school here. I plan to see ourselves, Mamma, and no more back. What do you keep up with Twabadi Mahama just because of using the poor boy? But black Mahama, if you obey, can she change the price of the cake?
No,
can she change the price of plantain?
No,
and not dear or best to send it here, or man who best buy it more. And as a Savannah Woban, coming with wickedness.
Yes.
Only Russia, I cabaret your Mukobani comment. So Russia so big, man, some of big jam, what is that China for? Yeah. And a China for to see me, they go together. But some man, so I am a man, I and can you find what Ghana, Mamma for Ghana and what to credo? Because these people are coming with evil.
Yes.
Evil wisdom and Momodiba. And yet it is a man, maybe new meal. Maybe I may be a Naku father of my new Puma. But many animal only a bishop for my Ghana, so they're no more. So, a woman said Ghana for the complaint, or more complain every single day. Jenamia Yama Ghana for, and so money. And so money. Maybe you are a doable tree. It's maybe a culture I made by the reason about me. I say flat rate when you Ghana for the green pet tax here. I Ghana form the green pet tax here. And so a good near Mamma Ledo. Emma would be okay. A day, a jump phone, will be in chair 1 city and a 50%. Do you know how many cigar will be a day? It's on good tax rate, Mama woman, son of one Bapa Fanny and Diaba. but maybe the person the chen say omo ye family ma we nyina omo nyina ho Ghana for ye weekend omo go say chiri aye ni ma boni bebre it is a sad day when nyame boni enua ba wo ma eba omo fa omo ni nto for ma Ghana for ntimi ntwa party no omo nje omo jeje afenso ekwa bi omo benye bia omo ne roto ewo ho roto Europe roto no aye ni ye bitia omo tua no ba matrix
yes
wireless payment omo fo bia nkosuo so nkokọ digisika enwe be ko amanfo guto omo nya ba matrix o bia bitia uye ya ni atefu momuso uye ya ni atefu momuso omoye sa an bitumi amenkeni ni bitumi a repair ni bitumi a yenye na de bi be sa yesika e de sifu afan fufu omo ye tichi ekromu ma yin na ye nkambom ye papa na na tsadi wa ye bi papa na ya de pa they said evil people wa omo amamu ni mu because of a number of to be on the pen, any suit, any type, we enter on the so man baby, ever put in. What you say? Among the so man be moving forward, but your determination, me and pie will be a pie. Near family near about Yanina, warm black. Meaning, so with God, all things are possible. And you can't see that.
Absolutely no. Absolutely no.
And this person is giant, a better track with your calling from the papa before. Come now, all from our mobile for all this year. Again, and this is for you.
Never hold your saying, and I know this one to buy a what's a young and a over the dinner in the moon. It's your poor much, and I mean, I'm this Ghana mobo, Chimano, ye Dutch mano, mobo. Na omuncho ba madoka mamumba unya, ene napo. No mumbrana and forswana no before the video one. Omuncho because me no profit ba no brand nesu. The tip bus station can back in the news. Set a pala, na me sister blast, a mahama, any dominant form of a funny woman, and no more jar a plan janka, and one name ma etias altisuna. Omudi Ganes area who bra Yankopon man and Sasso. Yeah.
On your pay all man and Sasso won't teach him a lesson. Say you can't take somebody for that from him. But you're no proper or Musa will want. On your main man and Sasso. Won't you end this with what say yes? On the moon a year ready, no. As I see what the family or the boy you put say you're bringing my big one. To me, Jig or people are saying, maybe an empire and maybe catch a radical for one someone in the man because we have someone now in play evil. Now, Papa will watching us once to me and of course, take a grandpa and fan to say, I deal when you come company. What kind of leader are you?
Of course.
It's a penny, Yama. What kind of leader are you? I want to know of course. Report answer my love.
A sitting president. A sitting president.
On your middle family. Then Mr. Masu,
okay, Sister Esther, Madam Celebrity. Sister Esther, na hotel in Karam. A fee and a wapon juma. Sunday or Barbasia. Among 40 Ghana or moon yeshi or moon call moon pam or moon no. Kombenyan can be anime go or more table so. Free unya juma unya way. Omo Babasia at this time of Sunday a fee na wapon or coffee. Now Abusia, on the more serious note, His Excellency the Vice President is a leader for the future. He's somebody with wisdom. Obia owo tema edema nipa. Owo nimdie ewo amanyo sebu. Owo nimdie ewo oman hwehwem. Enti me kanfo Dr. Muhammad Bawumia se okwa akoto aba na to aba pefe. Enye me sigi nkoto aba mfa ma ndisia or have no plan, no policy, no initiative no thinking towards your problems. Because 8 years in here, kwan obefa so solve problems no ntumi nka nkyerɛw. Na mbom no, solutions amanfo de aba na onam ho criticize. Complaining there, we are all capable of complaining. But finding the solution to the problems is what only few has it. Momento abapa. Nema ye no emfa ne ntomapa emfra. Midi yani Mr. Mafo. Meda munyina ase se munya akwanya. Mo se mo bre. E de be supporto programming. George Boampon meda wase ene obre. Yemi anfre yem free UK. Yeda wase ene obre. Sister Esther yeda wonso ase bebre ene obre. Phobia Member TV. Our YouTube, essential Facebook, yada na ase. Mo hwe na chi akwan na mo support no. SKB TV yada wase ene also obre ene o share. Mo a mo share me video on YouTube, any Facebook, na me da mu nyina ase. SK our life, ye nyina ye mfiri ha, ye nko support SKB TV a. Say on also eye na juma. Miss B, thank you very much for spending all your time here with us. Erikedu mechiao osikani kwajo mechiao Samuel Okuno mibira panyine mechiao sanso na Tony Yeboa babe obiana. I salute you. Johnson Tekute Johnson Tekute mechiao if we are Dixon Ajay proud to that mechiao babe obia Kwabena Danchi mechiao sister Dana Pia mechiao so sorry Adani mechiao Kwabena Danchi mechiao Kwabena so good word bro Ado Isaac mechiao Kwasia Samoa mechiao Sami Jasi mechiao so babe or Mark Azila mechiao sanso na Emmanuel Wusu chireme mechiao so Masedentri yo I salute you ya Clement also babe obia mechiao Abusia Phobia Member TV, our YouTube, essential Facebook, another powerful platform. We na chia kwa na one enye den. Emo adwuma. Sanso na SKB TV wo Facebook, essential our YouTube. Me chacha tiefo nyina da tiefo nyina ase. Eha RAZ Media GH on YouTube and Kennedy Japan Junior on Facebook. When we come here, we come with issues concerning about social and political issues in a country called Ghana. Our intention is to make sure we have a right leader in the elections coming 2024. I wanted to end it, but I can't because Miss B is on the phone. Miss B.
Right, sorry.
Don't worry.
George, anyway, no more Casanti. Now, happy as I me home kaka. But the person me time na me Ghana for ne say. Oba abotre. FMA the NPP government.
Okay.
It's actually Nana do one year. They could do baby share project here. Who shows us yes of Anko and Sawom dualization road, you know. Sorry, now the project never down on more. Compensations that as a government in Ethiopia. Edema one road project, you know, other can more die.
Yeah.
A bit more more crampona. So we see diamond woman. Excuse me, we'll relocate to woman.
Yeah.
And Sana, what me do one saka a Jumano. Eti, Mamma more fashion, my dream will say, Bia, because election vanity, you know, Muguso, Moyeri, Debbie. Project is starting and I check. But there are two things that needs to be considered. And Sana, I pay no one starting on my Jumano. If you want my NPP government. Now, why you papa, and you will acquire with person be acquiring your big brain. It is a one threat. Me, mammy, want to know, can I say, you know, you try or pay.
Yes.
So when you a tray or pa, a pa brain dry, and no matter you be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, So to me, your boy, your boss, your the belt, boy, your no, you're trying who NPP will to the promised land. NPP will make Ghana Krabeshe.
Yes.
It's miss. Mama, you for your support. Enter His Excellency Mahamudu Bawumia Echi, any device, Napo, like they said, Rome was not built in a day.
Absolutely.
And the NPP government, to me, is doing a yeoman's job. It's young vampire one time. Have a good evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Miss B. Anyway, your sister Miss B, on my very sweet voice. Because Okasau to say yes, the voice day, Papa. I was young for Anna, Yemi about Miss B, a car, you know. I do away a hooney, and yes, sir, yet because it is election time. In fact, my man actually imagining I see a same way so. I do my way, Sika, buy a Piama, man for pounds, and old to me, yeah, Juma way, yeah, catch the wa. With the emphasis that Diana, not my conclusion note. Sister Diana.
I made a funny one. Now, when
you pa,
I'm a boy more. My restaurant, you must have been in a word, a ban of coming coffee, and Tina won't to me can away. See, Yamin Cow. 1 year, Juma, Ghana for the Omani May. Now, Mamma, don't win if you had the Maya wine. And this, if one moment to me, your cook, Bibia or Ghana, nothing can happen.
Absolutely.
And to be uncle to Yamin can Hawaii. If a shower, SKB, yeah, no matter one in the Africa crack, and Yamin Cobia, Hawaii.
Amen. Sister Diana. Sister Diana and Lieutenant can one who Ghana for Mao and I do a Mugusu ya Juba. Oko Ghana fanboy, in the more of food. Now the name Ghana Bontension or yes, say in a Juma ni Ghana. A man for Mammy for a ma our more yini. We ya Juma till night, our bruchide. Ghana ni or quite Juma 6 hours now a shall say. Now a bot lape. Also, some say Juma ni Ghana. Jobs are being created by individuals. Sister Diana, there was a new contribution. Until Asabana Miss B. Kano. Yes, what Chima Junesi be so. A Magana for Unisi Biana Nadu is doing all this because we are getting to elections time. The time that it took for them to be able to free these areas from contain and assefono and yadeketua. Sika wudam. But me for any hair car kwangwe. Naturally, say you don't like this. We are now pedi. Mama child of more Facebook. Na yam fabibia insi ewo hano. Osikani menawase mechiao owusu justice. Bobby mechiao Kruka Amadu, Elisa Boche, Michael Vioforia Fredconi, Anim Bismarck, Ajimai Ike, Emmanuel Kofibo Ache, George Wampon Johnson, Tekwete, Kwame Atua Poma Asiedu, Bampon Francis, Ifua Dixon, Don Kwesi Pedro, Usu Yaboa, Bismarck Sapon, Slomo Johnson, Diana Apia, Achampon Abraham, Patrick O'Henry, Samuel Boatin, Phobia member, Amudzu Desmond, Patrick Kini Wome Gere, Collins Asante for Charles Eduse, Sabato GH, Emmanuel Usuchreme, Kevino Ernestino, Frederick Asa Kisiedu, Madia Hamidu, Khalid Abbas, Richard Murphy, Janet Fredericks, Edmond Oduro, Danofodi, Eluaso Amos, Masodentri, Kofi Baboni, Mechachi Amunina and Amunina Ase, Ene Mobre, Nana Wuasu, Kwasiasa Moa Gladys, Intiliwa, Chimwasi Adinkra, and a Honorable Osika Ni. Abusia, Damunina Ase Mobre, you have done a wonderful show with me today. Thank you all for wasting your time with me. Mama Yen shifted alert. Na yen ko SKB TV wakaja gum ewo YouTube any Facebook na enko boano na ono so nya ni show medi eda so Mr. Mafo the original until we meet again adios.